Hi, this is Falco, and I'm asking you to watch Entertainment AT on Channel 10.
Looking at music where it is now, and looking where it's come from, with its roots being blues and country and R&B and dance music, where do you see music going in the future?
I think that categorizing music was always more a thing of the business as of the musicians, yeah? And I think that one of the major secrets, one of the major wonderful secrets on music is that it's just music. For me, there has never been any categorizing. I just think that there are two kinds of music, good and bad. I prefer the good one. I don't matter what it's called, R&B or pop or rock or something like that. Asked where it is going, I think the only thing what people like us being involved in music can do is trying our best and just let it come out. And I never took care about if it's black, blue, white, green or yellow or something like that.
Right. Do you feel that today's music is too produced? Everyone talks about, I've got this producer, that producer. Do you think there's too much producing?
You know, in New York they have a yearly meeting. It's called New Music Seminar. I was a member with our other famous American artists like Laura Branigan or something like that 2 years ago, and they was talking a lot of things about modern music, new music, and I said, ladies and gentlemen, it was a pleasure for me to hear such a lot of words, but believe me, I'm glad that I just understood a few. And being asked about new modern music, the only thing I want to do is to go to the next juice bar and have a couple of vitamin drinks.
All right. What effect do you think music videos have on music and the artist? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad?
I think that, for example, a person like Mr. David Jones, which is known better by Mr. David Bowie, has showed us years ago that the visuality is a major mechanism in pop music or rock music. I think that it never happened, or it happened once or twice, and I even don't know why, that a special good video could make a hit out of a bad song. Yeah, you know what I mean. I think that the song is the major thing, but video business got such a big development in the last years. It's not finished yet. I think for my personal artistic life, I just hold it as an instrument to present something. And when you come to the area of very thin air on top of the charts, you have to be an actor because you have to act yourself.
So you think videos can help actually sell the records eventually? If it's a good record, the video can help sell?
I think it can help very much too on the presentation of artistical being, but in relation to record business, I think it just can help to sell. Beside the way, it creates an image for sure, but on the business side, it helps.
Back in the 60s, music was very much about, love and peace and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
In the 70s, it was more mellow music with the Elton Johns and the Doobie Brothers. How do you see the music of the 80s? Is there a trend?
I'm really too involved into this, and you have to know that I'm not that brilliant in your language to explain my personal backgrounds. I mean, it's quite possible for me to have a funny conversation, but that's all. When you're talking about the 60s and talking about love and all that stuff, you have to know that the 90% of my lyrics are in German, and this is a quite hard language to rock and pop music. For example, you never could say I love you in German. I would never bring it over my lips in that way. We have maybe what your language takes you 3 words. Our language in a certain way would take us 2 books. You know what I mean? And so I was not very involved into a lyrical situation. But when there is a trend in the 80s, I think there are a lot of trends, going back to the roots, going back to that and that and that. I think that computer technology has a development which is not finished. I think we should try one thing to bring a message over. Yeah, that's what the trend should be.